This just caught all the veterans by surprise. A respected player, unexpectedly cut by the Patriots, already has his name circulating as a possible reinforcement for the Raiders. And he's not just any player. We're talking about a safety with nearly 500 career tackles who could arrive in Las Vegas thirsty for revenge. The NFL is talking, but I got behind-the-scenes information that I haven't yet found on the major portals. So leave a like and subscribe, because what I'm about to tell you now could change the Raiders' defense. With the 2025 NFL season approaching, the Las Vegas Raiders defense finds itself at a crossroads. The pressure is on, and Raiders fans know that changes are possible to get the team back to competitiveness. The solution may be closer than many imagine. Jabril Peppers, the experienced safety, was recently released by the New England Patriots, and as a free agent, now has the opportunity to restart his career. But why should Las Vegas take a chance on this 29-year-old veteran? What could he bring to the silver and black? Ted Nguyen, senior writer for The Athletic, was one of the first to inform Las Vegas about Peppers' ideal destination, and the reason is clear. With the Raiders' defense still searching for identity and consistency, the arrival of a player with Peppers' experience and physical style would make perfect sense. His immersive game on the field, combining aggressiveness at the line of scrimmage and intelligence in coverage, would fit perfectly alongside Max Crosby, one of the defense's biggest standouts. Peppers' resume speaks for itself: 470 tackles, 5.5 sacks, and 7 interceptions in 99 games. He's a player who has proven himself in decisive moments, especially against the run game, an area where the Raiders' defense has lagged in recent seasons. In 2024, he ranked mid-table in terms of efficiency against the run, ranking 13th in tackles allowed, 1,987, and 17th in pass attempts per attempt, 4.4. The arrival of a physical player like Peppers could be a solution to this common problem. But what could make this addition even more interesting? The possibility of an epic duel in Week 1 against the New England Patriots. Peppers, facing his former teammate, could bring all the energy of revenge to the field. It's a game filled with emotions, where the veteran could prove himself again in a high-pressure scenario, bringing his best game to Las Vegas. Besides the emotional motivation, the technical factor also matters. Peppers' experience could not only strengthen the defense, but also bring leadership that would help shape the future of the Raiders' defense. His arrival could be the key to transforming a terrible defense into a unit that truly challenges the NFL's best offenses. Not a radical change, but a strategic one. It's important to emphasize that Peppers' addition wouldn't be a revolution in the Raiders' defense, but rather a strategic one. He's not a superstar like some of the big names on other teams, but his presence, reliability, and defensive mindset could be exactly what the Raiders need to take the next step in their quest for a playoff spot. With the uncertainty and necessary adjustments in a defense that needs to reinvent itself, a player with Peppers' pedigree offers the stability the team so desperately craves. He won't transform the Raiders' defense overnight, but with him on the field, Las Vegas is likely to raise its competitiveness, especially against opponents that excel at running and short passing. The truth is, the Raiders' defense still needs many answers to become one of the most feared in the league. The arrival of Jabril Peppers could be just the beginning of a major transformation. His physical style of play, his ability to stop runs, and his experience could be exactly what Las Vegas needs to boost its playoff aspirations. And of course, the story of a rematch against the Patriots in Week 1 would only add more spice to this signing. With Peppers, the Raiders wouldn't just be gaining another player. They'd be investing in a leader capable of uniting the defense and taking an important step toward success. It's not a decision that will generate huge cheers, but it could be the key to the consistency the Raiders need to compete in the playoffs. The answer to the question, will Jabril Peppers join the silver and black, could be the turning point the Raiders desperately need. Don't miss any details and stay tuned for updates to find out what the future holds for this potential addition. If the defense can gain momentum with a veteran like Peppers, the offense's attention turns to the most important position, quarterback. With the 2025 season approaching, anxiety surrounding the Las Vegas Raiders is growing, while the team focuses on strengthening its defense. An even more pressing question looms over the franchise. Who will be the quarterback of the future? Geno Smith was brought in to lead the offense this season, but at 35, he isn't a long-term solution. The search for a young, promising quarterback is ongoing, and a possible answer could come in the 2026 draft. Geno Smith, temporary stability, but what about the future? While Geno Smith offers immediate stability at quarterback, he isn't a long-term option for the Raiders. At 35, Smith has little time to secure the franchise's future. Smith could surprise in 2025, but the Raiders need a young QB who can be a key player for the coming years. The pressure is on for a solution, and the franchise needs to plan for the future, even if Smith has a good season. Fernando Mendoza, the QB of the future? The big bet for the future could be Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza. At 6'5" and 225 solemns, Mendoza is an imposing prospect, known for his powerful arm and ability to quickly process defenses. He is considered by many to have the highest upside potential in the 2026 draft. If the Raiders have at a high pick, Mendoza could be the solution they're looking for. His college production is impressive. Over 3,000 yards and 16 touchdowns last season at Cal. Now transferred to Indiana, Mendoza will follow the guidance of offensive coach Curt Cignetti, known for developing quarterbacks. Scouts are eager to see how he develops, and if he continues to improve, he could be the future of the Raiders. Pressure on Mendoza. What to expect in 2025? Although Mendoza has the potential to be the Raiders' QB of the future, his 2025 college season will be crucial. With every game, scouts will be watching his ability to lead the offense and adapt to Indiana's offensive scheme. His ability to excel under pressure will be tested, and the Raiders need to see a high-level performance to be convinced he's the right fit for the franchise. Geno Smith, the last chance to shine? Despite all the eyes on the future, Geno Smith could surprise. With an improved offensive line and new experimental pieces like rookie running back Ashton Jeanty and tight end Brock Bowers, Smith has the tools to have the best season of his career. The hiring of Chip Kelly as offensive coordinator could also bring a new dynamic to the offense. But even if Smith has a breakout season, the need for a young, long-term QB will still be crucial for the Raiders. The future is in stake. In short, the Raiders' search for a quarterback of the future is just beginning. Fernando Mendoza's college season will be crucial in determining whether he will be chosen to lead the franchise for years to come. But for now, time must come to terms with the reality that Geno Smith will lead the offense in 2025. And while Smith may shine, the Raiders need to think about the future. Is Mendoza the Raiders' future? As time prepares for a season of uncertainty, scouts are keeping a close eye on his development, hoping to find the next star who will lead Las Vegas to success. The search for the ideal quarterback could be the key to the Raiders' return to the playoffs. And while the future of the QB position is debated, a key piece of the Raiders' passing game is also moving behind the scenes. And just when you thought the Raiders couldn't handle any more drama, wide receiver Jakobi Meyers appears on their hands for all the wrong reasons. After a stellar 2024 season, in which he surpassed 1,000 receiving tons and scored 4 touchdowns, Meyers requested a trade due to dissatisfaction with his contract negotiations. The timing couldn't be worse for the Raiders, who are already facing a challenging offseason. General Manager John Spytek was quick to praise Meyers, vouching for his professionalism and commitment to the sport. He is a vital part of the Raiders' offensive attack, especially with the midseason trade of wide receiver Davante Adams. Spytek's admiration for Meyers is clear, but it remains to be seen whether the organization will meet his contract demands or release him. Meyers' request has sparked widespread speculation about his future with the team. With the arrival of rookie Jack Beck, questions are emerging about Meyers' place on the roster. While Beck shows potential, the Raiders know that a player with Meyers' experience is invaluable, especially in such a critical year. The trade request also highlights the delicate balance between player ambitions and team strategies, and how this could impact the locker room. Spytek's recent comments suggest the Raiders are committed to finding a solution that benefits both the team and Meyers. Can the Raiders strengthen their defense with the arrival of Jabril Peppers, ensure future stability with a promising quarterback like Fernando Mendoza, and simultaneously maintain Geno Smith's leadership for negotiations in 2025? Leave your opinion here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Raiders news.